Hi, welcome back to the channel. Monica Louv here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading for summer. Now in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Now, Gemini, if the reading does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. In the extended, I'm going to be looking at June, July, August for you and other additional information. So if you're interested in that, link for that will be in the description box below. Okay, so your challenge over the next 3 months is the devil. Okay. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, Gemini, you have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay. So your biggest challenge over the next 3 months, which is June, July, August. Okay. This reading that we're doing is past, present, and future, but it's focused mainly on summer. Okay. So what's happening in summer, that's the main energy that we're originally focusing on from past, present, and future. So your biggest challenge here for the next 3 months is the devil. And the devil is typically about, addictions. It could be about toxicity, obsessions, demons, trauma, okay? All the things that are a part of our dark self, the shadow side, okay? And this is going to be challenging for you because these things may crop up over the next 3 months. We're going to talk about this. We're going to get some clarity for you. We're going to clarify it, and we're going to see why it's your challenge for the next 3 months. Now, in the recent past, you have the Ace of Wands, you have the Two of Cups, and you have the Nine of Pentacles. One of the things that I see here in the past for you, Gemini, is you've been doing a lot of work on yourself, Nine of Pentacles, okay? So some of you have been, trying to work on yourself in terms of being independent. Some of you may have started a business. Some of you may have been working on yourself, doing a lot of self-care, working on your skills and such. And as a result of that, it looks like there was an opportunity to have a new beginning in love here, okay? So there could have been a new relationship that came in. If this is not about a relationship, so for majority of you, this is about a relationship. But for those of you watching that are saying, I don't have a relationship, then this is about you having a new beginning. And there was a potential here for an opportunity for you to have a relationship and a new beginning with someone here. Okay. And we're going to talk more about that when we clarify. Now, in the present moment, you have the Strength, you have the Page of Swords, and you have the Eight of Cups. So it looks like for you in the present moment, there is this questioning. Okay. There's a big question mark here about your life, about the circumstance or situation that you're in. Okay. So this could be in relation to, your life in general. Where am I going? Where am I headed? Some of you are identifying in the present moment that something surrounding you is not emotionally satisfying. This could be a relationship that's not emotionally satisfying, a friendship, a job, a commitment that you're in, a place of residence. Take it as it resonates. Apply it to your situation. So we're going to talk more about this, and we're going to see why this energy is showing up for you in a moment. Now, in the near future, you have the Two of Swords, you have the Eight of Pentacles, and you have the Sun. What I find really beautiful for you here in the near future is there's definitely something here connected to your work. Okay, so if you've been working on a project, or if you've been, making some sort of decision about your work situation, I see you making a decision about that. And I see that there's a very, very positive energy here in the near future with the Sun for you. Okay. The Sun is one of the most, positive cards in the deck. So it being in the near future is very promising for you. This is connected to you maybe being closed off to something here in the near future. But at the same time, there's a big opportunity here with the Sun and the Eight of Pentacles. And I really strongly believe it's connected to your finances and it's connected to your work situation, okay? If this is not about a work situation, this could be about a relationship. This could be about eventually there may be an opportunity here to work something out with someone here who's been extremely closed off in the near future. And we're going to talk about that, okay? Now, what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, Gemini, you have the Queen of Wands here in reverse. So the Queen of Wands in reverse could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Some of you are either a rising you're either a sun, moon, or rising fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You should be watching your rising sign in order to get the full picture. So for you, there's something here about a fire sign withdrawing, okay? Or someone disconnecting temporarily, because there's something here about a lack of stability or a lack of communication in a connection, okay? And that's not for all of you, but that is for some of you, okay? So let's get into your reading, Gemini, and let's see what's going on for you. Let's clarify your challenge. Okay, so your challenge, Gemini, over the next 3 months is the Fool. You have the 6 of Cups and you have the 7 of Swords. So your biggest challenge here has a lot to do with a couple of things. The first thing I'm getting is, for many of you, there is something here over the next 3 months about a new beginning. Okay, having a new beginning or wanting a new beginning with someone here from your past. However, there's trust issues, okay? And the trust issues are very much connected to something here that may have happened in the past, some sort of deception, lies, dishonesty. So this is about you having a new beginning, okay? Whether this is with someone from the past, someone new, this is about you embarking on some sort of new beginning. But one of the things that you're learning over the next 3 months is, when it comes to a new beginning, whether that's a new beginning in your work situation, a love relationship, a project, whatever it is that you're doing, it's very important that you're identifying what it's going to take to have this new beginning, okay? Because this new beginning, depending on how you start it, is going to determine how it's going to go. So there's something here, and this is very spiritual for you, there's something here about the past repeating itself again. Okay, so this could be, again, in love, business, take it as it resonates. So there's something toxic here. And your job, okay, in this instance, is to identify what is not healthy. What are the red flags? Because there are some red flags that are happening right now, which is very much connected to your challenge. And what Spirit is saying is that if you're having a new beginning, which you are, a lot of you are taking some sort of risk, or you're preparing yourself to have some sort of new beginning, make sure that this new beginning does not have red flags. And if it does, then those are things that you need to identify in order to make some sort of decision about your new beginning, okay? Because a lot of you are having a new beginning and you don't want to bring along with you these red flags, okay? These could be red flags in people, situations, environments, take it as it resonates. So there's something here that happened in your past that you don't want to happen in this new beginning again. And if the red flags are showing up in this new beginning, then it's very important that you learn and heed the lesson from the past, okay? Whenever I sneeze in the reading, that's a confirmation, okay, for somebody that needs to hear it. So it's not going to resonate with all of you, but that is a confirmation, okay? Something here is connected to the past where there was red flags and it's happening again. And the reason why this is happening, Gemini, is because Spirit wants to make sure you learned the lesson in the past. And I talked about this in your previous reading about starting a new beginning, right? And making sure that you've learned what whatever you experienced in the past is a lesson, it's wisdom that you can take along with you on this new journey, okay? And that's going to be a big part of your challenge. Now, let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the 9 of Pentacles. So the 9 of Pentacles is clarified by the Empress, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. So there was definitely a very strong energy here, Gemini, in the past of you working on yourself. There was a lot of abundance. There was a huge opportunity here for you to care for yourself, self-love, exercising, working out, eating better. And this created a very strong auric energy around you of positivity and light. And someone saw you here in the past and they really liked you. Okay, tell me more about the Ace of Wands in the recent past. you have the Four of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and you have the Ten of Wands. So in the recent past, I'm really strongly getting here for you. There was definitely a situation that you walked away from and you disconnected from in the past. You completely let it go. It was very difficult for you to let the situation go because it was something that you were committed to. But many of you decided to leave a lover, an environment, a situation, a job here because it started to become too difficult. And I feel like this is connected to some sort of relationship. A lot of you decided to have a new beginning because you felt that by having a new beginning on your own, there was an opportunity for you to work on yourself and become better. And that's why opportunities in the past started to come in very quickly for you, okay? Now, in the present moment, there's a situation in your life where you're questioning, okay? You're questioning what is happening. Somebody here spying, watching, they're always wanting answers here. Tell me more about the Page of Swords. This could be you, the Page of Swords. Tell me more about the Page of Swords in the present moment for Gemini. So the Page of Swords is clarified by the Four of Cups. You have the Six of Pentacles and you have the Knight of Swords. So in the present moment, I'm really strongly getting for you that there's this uncertainty in the present moment because someone, and if this, if you're dating someone or you're dealing with someone right now, whatever situation you're in, there's something here about someone questioning the other person's actions. Okay. And this is about someone here offering love, offering an opportunity, but at times it's not balanced. Something here is not balanced. And this is where the red flags are coming in, right? Something here is not balanced. So this is you, Gemini, I feel like rushing into something. I don't know if this is something new that you're rushing into, but there's something that you're rushing into. And for many of you, you're giving a lot to this situation. Okay. You're giving a lot, or this person's giving a lot to you. Either way, someone here is doing more work than the other person. And this is why in the present moment, the other person may feel, you know what, it's time for me to walk away or disconnect from this because I don't feel emotionally fulfilled by this. Okay. Lovers in reverse. Lovers here in reverse, okay? So tell me why the Eight of Cups is here in the present moment for Gemini. So you have the Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. Yeah. So right now, there's an important decision in the present moment about this relationship that you're involved in, okay? Should I continue being with this person? Even though I don't feel, okay, and it's either you or your person, take it as it resonates, even though I don't feel 100% fulfilled in this relationship, is it something that I truly still want? Is this something that I truly still believe that this is for me? Okay. And that's the biggest decision for you, which is connected to your challenge because the red flags are starting to show up now. Okay. Red flags are starting to show up and it's very hard, Gemini, for you to ignore this. It's very, very hard for you to ignore this. Tell me more about the strength in the present moment. What does Gemini need to know in the present moment about this situation? Seven of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. It's very important that whoever you're dealing with, okay, for some of you, this is a colleague or a business partner, or this is a relationship that you're involved in, a family member. There's something here about you and this person being at odds, okay? If you look at these two court cards, you see them, they're both their faces are red, really, really red. So there's a lot of this uncertainty here. There's a lot of this being at odds with someone here. So this is about you getting really clear and finding the inner strength to really confront the issues when they start to show up. Because some of you may see these issues now and you may say, oh, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I'm just going to let it go. It's not a big deal. But then it starts to become a big deal. And I feel like in the present moment, it's starting to become a big deal. So the Seven of Cups is talking about illusions. And it's important that you get clear on these illusions or these things that are happening in the present moment to really connect with whether or not this is something for you before you get too deep. Because some of you are not even deep with this person yet. You're still on some surface level with them. And that's why your challenge is the devil, because this is about you not allowing something to become really toxic before it can even become toxic. This is about you identifying the red flags in the present moment and identifying what you need to get clear on before you decide to move forward and go deep with this person. Okay. And that's what I'm seeing in the present moment. Now, in the near future, it looks like there will be an opportunity for you and this person to finally get clear on how to work certain things out. Because in the near future, what I see which starts this process of really working through issues. Okay. And that's what this channel is all about, is about working through issues so that we can move to the next level, self-development and, you know, becoming the best versions of ourselves. And that's a process. It takes a process. And sometimes it involves other people, right? So in the near future, the Two of Swords is here. And it's interesting because this card has two people in it. Usually the Two of Swords is a card with, you know, two swords and, you know, the person in the card is alone and the two swords are crossed like this and the person has a blindfold. That's a traditional tarot. But in this case, we have, you know, the Two of Swords and we have two people here and we have the checkered floor. Obviously, if you know what the checkered floor is in esoteric knowledge, then you'll know what this is all about. So in the near future, the Two of Swords is about two people and it's about a relationship and it's very much connected to something that you started here in the past. So somebody here is closed off in the near future, but they're closed off because they want something here to get better. Okay. So tell me more about the Two of Swords for Gemini in the near future. You have the Justice, you have the Page of Wands, and you have the Three of Swords. Yeah. So somebody here is hurt in the near future. And again, being hurt can be a number of things. It could be the fact that there's red flags, there's things that need to be addressed, but they're not being addressed. Or, you know, there could be something here about being ignored or someone here being closed off and acting like they're not interested. So somebody here in the near future that you're involved with, they do want to set things right with you and they do want to have a new beginning. And it is going to require, you know, shedding light on certain issues that are coming up and cropping up in the near future. Tell me more about what's coming to light in the near future for Gemini with the Sun here. Ace of Cups, Three of Cups, and the Moon. So yeah, there's a very strong connection between you and a specific person. I do see you and this person celebrating a new beginning. So again, if you're single, there may be new love that's coming in for you in the near future. You're celebrating that. This new love in the near future for you comes in very unexpectedly, okay? So for those of you who are single, I see you meeting somebody here in the near future over the next 3 months. I do see that. For those of you that are already in a relationship, I feel like you and this person are going to grow even stronger of a bond together. There will be certain things that need to be addressed though, okay, that cause pain and issues. And this is a bit of a challenge for you and this person, but I feel like eventually you and this person can bring things back into balance because the Eight of Pentacles is here as well, okay? So it's a very positive energy for you in terms of that. Tell me more about the Eight of Pentacles in the near future for Gemini. There's something here about your work situation, okay, for some of you that are inquiring about your financial situation. Two of Pentacles, the Lovers, and you have the Strength. Some of you have to choose whether or not a job that you are doing is something that you still want to continue doing. And this, again, can be connected to your work because there's something here that you're very passionate about that you really like. You want to do it, but maybe you don't have the resources to do it or you don't have the ability to do it. And this is about you finding the inner strength, especially in the present moment, to get clear on what it is that you want. That's why some of you are choosing to withdraw, especially if you're a rising fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or a moon fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You're choosing to withdraw from a situation over the next 3 months to get clear on it in order to make the right decision, because a lot of you, like I said, you're starting something new and you want to make sure that whatever you're getting involved in, it's not bringing forth some red flags, right? Because you don't want to repeat the past again. Remember, we talked about that in your previous reading. So let's get some advice for you. What's the advice for Gemini over the next 3 months? You have the Queen of Swords, which is you have the Nine of Wands, and you have the Queen of Pentacles. So your biggest piece of advice here is to recognize what situation in your life is worth giving a second chance to, okay? Because there's something here that you're doing and it's new and you're embarking on it. But at the same time, there's something here about a couple of stories. The first thing here is, you know, are you ready to invest your time and energy into something? Is it worth it? You know, is love worth giving a second chance? Is, you know, investing into this situation, you know, worth giving a second chance to? So whatever it is that you're embarking on and you're giving a second chance to, which is very much connected to a new beginning, it's important that you are balanced in terms of recognizing your time, your energy, your money, your effort. Is it worth investing into? Okay. And if it is worth investing into, what are some of the logical things that you need to make sure consciously makes sense for you? Okay. So when I talk about that, what I'm saying to you, Gemini, is balancing the logical perspective and the physical perspective, because there's something here about you being tired and not wanting to go through the same thing over and over again. Some of you had a really bad past experience and you don't want to go back to that. So it's important that you are being logical and grounded when making decisions, okay? Because it's easy to get carried away with a situation that, you know, at the beginning it looks great, it looks amazing, but right now in the present moment, there's a lot of illusions. And there's still this feeling of, I don't know if this is 100% for me. So if that's the case for you, your biggest piece of advice here is to act and be like the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is very logical. She's very specific in her thoughts. And the Queen of Pentacles is very grounded in terms of making solid decisions in the matrix. So this is about you recognizing what is worth your energy and time, because there's something here about you being tired. It's like, I'm tired of going through this and that and being, you know, being with the wrong person or being in the wrong job or investing my time in the wrong person. You need to make a logical decision here, okay? And it needs to be one that's grounded, so that you avoid getting hurt again and finding yourself in a position that you really don't want to be in, okay? So Gemini, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.